I've been giving a lot of thoughts about who I wanted my second rebuild to be about. Now, Arsenal desperately needed a rebuild to get them back up to the top flight of football. And I was thinking to myself, what other team in the world is in sort of a similar situation? Barcelona have just let go their best player ever. They're currently in a financial crisis. They're on the verge of sacking Koeman. So I thought to myself, who better to rebuild next than Barcelona themselves? If you guys are enjoying these rebuild videos in FIFA 22, make sure you show me some love. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe as well if you are new. It does really help with the growth of the channel, guys. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. You guys seem to be smashing it lately. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. I can't lie, guys, it's actually really sad to see Barcelona without Lionel Messi in the side. It's actually dead weird as well. The thing is, this has got to be the worst Barcelona side we've actually seen in quite some time. There's no real established players in the Barcelona team. I think Sergio Aguero does want to leave as well, so he's not exactly playing well for them at the minute. There are a couple of players in this starting 11 that are going to be pivotal to Barcelona's success in the next couple of years, such as Pedri, such as Frenkie de Jong, such as Dest, such as Ansu Fati, who's on that bench right there. But if we are going to move forward and make Barcelona great again, we have to sort this defence out. This defence, on the left side of the pitch, the defence is just too old. I mean, look at Piqué. Piqué's 34 years old. Alba's 32 years old. And on the right side, you've got 20-year-old Garcia and 20-year-old Dest. The first transfer window in this season is going to be a busy one. I do find it quite ironic that Barcelona are in debt by so much money, yet EA still give them over £110 million on FIFA. I mean, did they not even watch football or pay attention to? But nevertheless, that's what we're rocking with this season. We have made our first signing, guys, in Lucas Hernandez. The left back came from Germany for the region of £53.9 million. He's 25 years old and 83 rated already. We have made our first sale in selling Sergio Busquets to PSG for £55.9 million. PSG really do love raiding Barcelona at the minute, don't they? We've also just sold Jordi Alba to Inter Milan for just over £50 million. And replacing Sergio Busquets at that centre defensive midfielder role is Kessie from AC Milan. He came for £58.9 million. He's 24 years old and 84 rated. He's 6 foot and he's an absolute monster in this game. We have brought in another centre back in Antonio Rudiger. He's 28 years old and 83 rated. He's 6'3" as well. He's come from Chelsea for £30 million on the dot, and in my opinion, he is criminally underrated as a centre back. He is so good in real life. We have gone and sold Gerard Piqué to Roma as well for the region of just over £15 million. We brought in Edmund Tapsoba from Bayer Leverkusen for £64.4 million. He's 22 years old and he's 81 rated. He's 6'4" as well. This guy had a tremendous season last season for Bayer Leverkusen, so I thought I'd bring him over to Spain to see what he can do here. And that does bring to a close a very busy and, if I'm being honest, quite a successful first transfer window in Season 1. This is how the team is currently looking. We pretty much replaced the entire back four apart from Serginho Dest. I want to give this guy a try. If in the first season he doesn't improve that well, then maybe we'll be looking for other alternatives for that right back position. Kessie will slot in very nicely in the centre defensive midfield role, with Pedri and Frenkie de Jong being his support centre mids. And quite frankly, I aren't touching that front three all season. I really don't want to touch it. Fati will go up like a rocket. I am almost certain of it. I probably will sell Sergio Aguero sometime down the line. He's 33 years old. It's not going to get any better, so I'll give Depay a chance instead. We do actually have quite a stacked team, and it can only get better from here. Plus, we are in the Champions League, so let's go to the group stage and see who's in our group. So we are up against Dynamo Kiev, Benfica, and Bayern Munich. I'm pretty sure these are updated to the ones in real life, and if that is the case, that's pretty cool. Bayern Munich are definitely going to be the team to beat. Bayern Munich absolutely ripped Barcelona apart in their first meeting this season. I think it was 3-0 it ended, but I watched the highlights of the game, and there wasn't a single Barcelona attack. That just shows you the level of dominance that Bayern Munich had over Barcelona. And again, that's why we're rebuilding Barcelona. They are nothing like the team that they used to be. Bayern Munich and ourselves should realistically be the ones that go through quite comfortably from Group E and go into the knockout stage. But you never really know, do you? So we are going to sim it to the halfway point of this season, see how we did in the group stage of the Champions League in 3, 2, 1. I'm actually in a little bit of shock right now, guys. So we are out of the Champions League in the group stage. Bayern Munich and Benfica have gone through. Bayern Munich absolutely wiped the floor with everybody. In our first meeting, they repeated the performance they did in real life. They beat us 3-0. That is actually a joke. So we get knocked out of the group stage in Season 1. Okay, that definitely was not part of the script. That was definitely not part of the show. I can't believe it. I actually can't get over that. I just kind of hope we're doing a little bit better in the league, man. If we're not doing good in the league, we are absolutely toast for this season. Oh my god, what is going on with Barcelona this year? We're in the top 6, granted, but we should be at top 3 at least. What is this? Real Madrid are absolutely wiping the floor with this league. The 9 points clear is second place Real Betis. But we are not doing well at all this season. Honestly, this season's a write-off at the minute. We are against Real Madrid in the Supercopa semi-finals, though. I kept my word, guys. We have sold Sergio Aguero to Bergamo Calcio. I don't have a clue who Bergamo Calcio are, by the way. They were in the first rebuild with Arsenal, but I haven't got a clue who they are. But we have sold them to Bergamo Calcio for £35.64 million. I think we've definitely fixed our right-back problems. We have brought João Cancelo away from Manchester City to Barcelona for just under £110 million. He's 27 years old and 87 rated, 6 foot tall, and he's absolutely insane. I've just been having a quick look at the manager objectives I got set at the start of the season, and I find it really, really ironic that a team that in real life is millions and millions of pounds in debt right now as being given a low priority short-term objective for the financial part of this team. I find that incredibly ironic. That is the end of the second transfer window in Season 1. This is how we've got the team looking right now. That back four, it's a completely different back four. I know it's a completely different back four, but it was needed, man. It was needed. Jordi Alba and PK were too old, and they were never going to get any better. Serginho Dest just wasn't improving at all, and to be honest, give this back four time, and they will just keep improving. I'm really liking the look of our midfield trio and Pedri, Kessie and De Jong, man. They look so goddamn good. Ansu Fati's improving as I did anticipate. Depay has, and so has Dembele, to be honest. Dembele shot up like a rocket this season. Now, the Champions League this season is a complete write-off, but that doesn't necessarily mean Europe is, because we finished third, which does mean that we get put into the knockout stages of the Europa League, I do believe. I could be wrong, but let's go see if I'm right. So we're not in the round of 16 just yet. I was part right, part wrong, but we are in the prelim round. We're playing against Olympique Marseille, so all we have to do is get past them and we are officially into the round of 16 of the Europa League. So without further ado, guys, let's go straight to that fixture. I won't lie to you guys, that has got to be the weirdest formation I think I've ever seen on this game. It's a 3-5-1-1. There's a couple of players I know. They've got Under, they've got Guendouzi, they've got Kamara, Saliba, Mandanda. It is a pretty decent team, but our quality in our team should outshine and outperform them by a country mile. We're going to quick sim this game. Hopefully we can get the W. Hopefully we can, yes we do. We do get the W. Ansu Fati scored in the 32nd, Philippe equalised in the 73rd, and Memphis Depay getting the 77th minute goal, getting us the victory. I really couldn't tell you guys whether this is a two-leg fixture, but we're about to find out. It's a two-leg fixture, guys. I don't really know what I was thinking now. I don't know why I think it wouldn't be a two-leg fixture. It's Europe, for goodness sake. But they are rocking with the same formation. There's a couple of changes that I can see. I think they've replaced the striker. But other than that, guys, I think the team does remain the same. We're going to quick sim this game again, and hopefully we can finish the job. Yes, we do. We absolutely annihilate them. We go through 5-1 on aggregate. We're into the round of 16 of the Europa League. At least that's something. So our next opponent is Bayern Leverkusen from Germany. Okay, so their team's actually got a normal formation. It's a 4-2-3-1. You've got Schicksal Maximan is joined by Leverkusen. That's a good move for him, to be fair. He's far too good for Newcastle United. They've got Balarabi, they've got Kasumu. Tapsoba's old team has come back to haunt him, I suppose. But realistically speaking, if you look at the two teams, we should beat these quite comfortably. I'm not saying we're going to absolutely annihilate them, but we are at home and we should beat these guys quite comfortably. I hope so anyway. We do win 1-0. It's not comfortably, but we do win 1-0 courtesy of Kessie's goal in the 74th minute. To be honest, guys, it's still all to play for in the second leg. We are only up by 1 goal. It's not an away goal. It's not anything deadly or detrimental to Bayer Leverkusen's chances of going through to the quarterfinals. So it literally is all to play for in this game. Ansu Fati's officially gone up to 80 rated as well, which I'm absolutely buzzing with. The team is actually looking really good. It's really started to improve very well. It's looking much more well-rounded now than it was at the start of the season. But we do need to stop talking now. We need to quick sim this game and see if we can finish the job and make our way. Yes, we can Thank God for that. It's not a complete whitewash of a season. We still hope for silverware. We make it 3-1 on aggregate. We beat them 2-1 in the second leg, giving us the qualification for the quarters in the Europa League. How ironic is this? So we play against RB Leipzig in the quarterfinals, where with Arsenal, they absolutely annihilated us in this stage of the competition. However, our team right now with Barcelona is far better than what we had in the first season with Arsenal, so I've got a lot more confidence going into this game. But in saying that, guys, RB Leipzig's team isn't any joke or any team to be overlooked by any stretch of the imagination. They've got some serious talent in this team. They've got Nkunku, Olmo, Silva, they've got Sriracha, they've got Gulash, they've got Mukiele, Hendricks. It's not a team to be overlooked by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to quick sim this game now. We're at home. Hopefully we can do a job on them. Okay. So we beat them 4-1 at home. Yep, okay, we're back. We are officially back. We had a little bit of an hindrance in the first half of the season, getting knocked out of the Champions League. But I think we found our feet now in this season. The players have gelled now, and we are absolutely tearing it apart right now. RB Leipzig have to bang in some goals in this game if they want to go through, man. We're 4-1 up on aggregate. We are away from home as well. And from the last episode of this rebuild series with Arsenal, we have proved that we are better away from home than we are at home. We sunk 12 goals in 3 away games, I believe, in the Champions League in the last episode. So hopefully we can replicate that form and bang in some goals against them in this game. We didn't bang in a lot of goals, but we did beat them 2-1. It's 6-2 on aggregate. We maintain our position in the Europa League and qualify for the semi-finals. So we are facing Bergamo Calcio. Right, I need to double check something. Who the hell are Bergamo Calcio?
2,000 years later.
Bergamo Calcio or Atalanta. That does actually kind of make sense. Ilicic plays for him and goes and plays for him. I didn't really think about that. But we are playing now against our former player Aguero. We've got Ben Yedder to cope with as well. There's Aspicula as if he's left Chelsea. Oh my days, okay. Zappacosta's there as well. It's actually going to be quite a competitive game this is. We're away from home. We're going to quick sim this game. Hopefully, we can do justice to us. Oh my god, yep. Come on, the boys. We're 3-1 up going into the second round with 3 away goals as well. That is beautiful to see. We're 3-1 up going into the second leg. It's literally ours to lose. They're rocking a 3-4-2-1. And I'll be honest with you, I think they fielded a weakened side. Aguero is nowhere to be seen. I mean, he's one of their biggest threats going forward as well, Aguero, surely. If I was Atalanta, I would be fielding the best possible team I could. I mean, 3-1 isn't impossible to overturn. So if I was Atalanta, or Bergamo Calcio, should I call them now, I'd be fielding the best possible team I could. I mean, it's never over until the fat lady sings, or the ref blows the final whistle, whichever saying you want to go with now. But I will be completely honest with you guys right now, I can't see them beating our team. This is what happens when you make the correct signings and train them properly in developmental. You can literally make a god squad. I mean, it's not a god squad yet. I mean, there's a couple of players that do need improving a little bit more. Ansu Fati, for one, needs to improve a little bit more to get to that point. But as it stands, it's such a well-rounded, really good team, which hopefully can beat Bergamo Calcio. And yes, we can. Come on. We book our place in the final of the Europa League. I'm pretty confident that we can win it at this point. We beat them 5-1 on aggregate, securing our spot in the final. Our final game this season comes against Sporting CP in the Europa League final. The team, as it stands, looks like this. They're playing with a 5-2-3. They've got Neto, Coates, Vinagre, Braganca. They've got Goncalves on the right wing. They've got Paulino up top. It's a decent team, but I think we are far superior to them. Hopefully, we can bring this home. We can bring the Europa League to Spain and give us some silverware this season. Hopefully, we can. Yes, we can. We beat them 3-1. We get the Europa League, and we are in the Champions League one way or another next season, which is brilliant to see. So one way or another this season, we have got silverware, but we aren't quite at the end of this season. So let's skip to the end of the season and see how we've done elsewhere. Oh my god, we really did pull our socks up in the second half of this season. We almost won the La Liga, man. If we'd have drawn one less game, it would have been ours, man. For God's sake, that's quite unfortunate, to be fair, but that does mean if we make the right signings next season, it is ours for the taking, no questions asked. We're making the double this season, beating Atletico Madrid 3-1 in the Supercopa finals. Real Madrid did win the Copa de España 3-0 in the final, beating Real Sociedad. And PSG did end up winning the Champions League. It's about damn time with the team that they've got. They beat Real Madrid 2-1 in the final. I completely forgot about this Griezmann thing. I forgot he went on loan to Atletico. I was wondering where he was, to be fair. He scored 23 goals for Atletico. Jesus, he had a really good season for Atletico, to be fair. I can see Ansu Fati being so good in Season 2. He's already gone up 5 in this season alone, scoring 16 goals. Let's see what he can do in Season 2, man. Honestly, let's see what he can do. Ousmane Dembele went up to 86, scoring 15. Depay went up to 86, scoring 14. Braithwaite got 13. Jesus, fair play. Pedri went up to 86 rated. This guy's 19 as well. This guy's 19. He is so good in real life. He just needs to rest a little bit more. He looks knackered. It was a dodgy season to begin with. We got knocked out of the group stage of the Champions League, but we won the Europa League. We won the Super Cup. We got the double. The players are improving like mad. So in Season 2, the aim is really, to be honest, win the Champions League. I feel like with the right signings, we could do it in Season 2. So without any further ado, let's go to next season. So at the beginning of Season 2, a club that is financially in debt by hundreds of millions of pounds has somehow managed to give us just under £250 million to spend this season. Yeah, make it make sense here. I'll be honest with you, there's a couple of spaces that I do want to improve. Honestly, I'm going to leave Fati there. He's 19, he's 82 rated. He'll shoot up like a rocket this season. I've got no doubt in my mind about that. But I would like to replace Depay. I think if we could get a world-class striker, and I mean world-class striker, we've got a genuine shot at winning the Champions League this season. And I think I know just who to buy. I think most of you guessed from the thumbnail that it was the man himself, the Norwegian giant, Erling Haaland. The 21-year-old is 90 rated already, 6'4", and he is by a mile an all-time record signing for the rebuild series entirety, not just this FIFA, for FIFA 21 as well. He cost us £204.7 million to get away from Dortmund, and I'm not going to lie to you, if I was Dortmund as well, I'd be sticking a price tag that high on him as well. He's pretty irreplaceable. Trincao has returned from the Premier League, but we've sent him straight back there in a move to Manchester United on a season-long loan. Gunnar Clement Lenglet to Tottenham Hotspur for the region of £68 million. With the recent sale of Clement Lenglet, we needed another centre-back, and I couldn't think of a better alternative than Dayot Upamecano. He cost us just over £90 million to rob away from the German giants Bayern Munich to bring over to Barcelona. 23 years old, 84 rated, he's 6'1". Take a look at that sprint speed. He's 93 sprint. He's absolutely rapid, and he's got 93 jumping. He's absolutely incredible. I think I'm going to start this guy in the starting 11. I'm not sure who I'm going to drop though. After probably one of the most expensive transfer windows in history, that does conclude Season 2's first transfer window. This is how the team is looking right now. We've got the big boy up top, the 200-odd million man, Erling Haaland, the 21-year-old, 22 years of age now, is 90 rated, and I'm honestly, if he doesn't bag us at least 30 or 40 goals this season, I'm going to be quite disappointed. He's over 200 million. I want my money's worth. I've decided to put Rudiger on the subs bench and replace him with Upamecano purely because Tapsoba is similar age to Upamecano. They're both 84 rated. I've got a good feeling about those two as a centre-back partnership. I've got a good feeling that they could potentially grow really well together. Honestly, I think if Fati can improve a little bit more this season, I think we got the Champions League in the bag. Honestly, this team is too good not to win the Champions League. But we do need to find out who is in our group stage, and hopefully this time we can make it past the group stage. So let's go check out who our opponents are. If we don't go through these teams like a hot knife through butter, I do not know what else to do. We spent just over £250 million in the last transfer window on this side. We're up against Napoli, Bayer Leverkusen and Rangers. I do believe we beat Napoli, or it was Leverkusen in the last season. Rangers we should absolutely tear apart. Napoli probably posed the biggest threat to us out of the three teams, but nevertheless, let's skip to the halfway point of this season in 3, 2, 1. This time we have made it through the group stage. Thank God for that, and we actually went through the group stage unbeaten as well. We won 4, drew 2, and we got ourselves 14 points, and a little surprise joiner as well, because Rangers somehow beat Napoli and Bayer Leverkusen to that second position, and they are also through to the knockout stage. That is actually insane. But the question remains, guys, who's our next opponent in the knockout stages? So we're up against our good old friends Piemonte Calcio, otherwise known as Juventus. Honestly, I was wondering when we were going to bang into these guys. I thought it was odd that we didn't bang into them in the Arsenal rebuild. However, they are our first opponents in the knockout stages of the Champions League, so that is who we have to go through first. In the La Liga Santander, guys, we are 3 point off being top of the table. Atletico Madrid are currently leading the show at the minute. They've only lost what? To be fair, we've only lost one ourselves. A lot can happen in that second half of the season, as we proved last season. I think we're going to win the league if we carry on like this. Our team is too good not to. The only way it wouldn't happen is if one of our best players got injured for like 6 or 7 months. We're in the semi-finals of the Super Copa playing against Real Sociedad. So during the second transfer period of this season, we have made no sales or transfers purely because, guys, I don't know who else I'd actually bring into this team. It is so good as it stands. I think this is the final endgame team that will take us to the Champions League final and potentially give us the first Champions League that Barcelona have had in quite some years. Haaland has gone up to 92 rated, Upamecano's gone up to 86. I might replace Tapsoba with Rudiger. To be fair, Rudiger is better than Tapsoba at the minute, so unless Tapsoba does improve a little bit more, Rudiger will be in the starting lineup from now on. Ansu Fati, I'd love it if he could go up a little bit more, man. I can't help but feel like he's the weak link in the team, but I absolutely love him as a player. We are coming up against Juventus in the round of 16, so let's get to it. This is a Juventus side that's been without Cristiano Ronaldo for the past couple of seasons now, so this is how the team is looking. They've got Moise Kean up top, smart choice, he's a very good player. They've got Dybala at that central attacking midfielder role, McKennie and Bamba on the wing, got Digne, De Ligt, Alderweireld, Danilo, Bentancur, Locatelli. It's a very good team, to be honest. It's actually a really good side. We're going to have some difficulties with this, to be honest. I mean, the centre-back partnership between De Ligt and Alderweireld. De Ligt is world-class, don't get me wrong. He's going to be so good when he's a bit older. But Alderweireld's past it, man. I don't know why Juve have gone for Alderweireld. We are away from home in this one. To be honest, guys, if you look at our team, Ansu Fati's gone up to 85. He's one more rating off where I really want him by the end of this season. I'm buzzing. But if you look at the team as a whole, realistically speaking, guys, we should be beating Juve. Our team as a whole is so goddamn good. But nevertheless, we have to see what happens. Let's quick sim this game and see if we can get an advantage going into the set. Oh my god, we absolutely annihilate him. So Erling Haaland gets a goal. We've got Ansu Fati giving us the early lead. Bamba equalising straight after. Then obviously Haaland gets the goal, as I've just said. And then Ansu Fati again in the 82nd minute gives us the 3-1 lead going into the second leg. Come on! You know, at some point, if Juve don't put their ideas up in real life, they might be candidates for a rebuild video themselves. I mean, I know I've only just done one on FIFA 21, but in real life, they're not actually doing that well without Ronaldo. I think they're not even in the top 10 at the minute. Leave a like down below if you want to see me do a rebuild on Juve if they don't put their ideas up in real life. They swapped it up a bit. I mean, Bonucci's come in, Diaz is come in, Mason Mount has left Chelsea, you little traitor. For that alone, I want to absolutely annihilate Juve. Just to show Mount why he shouldn't have left Chelsea. We're going to skip this game with 3-1 up. Hopefully, this should be in the bag. We win 4-3 on aggregate. We do lose 2-1 in the end. Who scored for us? So Bamba got the goal in the 6th. Ousmane Dembele in the 22nd equalises. And then Moise Kean in the 78th minute did get them the win in that leg. But overall, we go through winners 4-3 on aggregate. Look who we're up against, guys. Look who we are up against. Tottenham Hotspur. Oh my lord. Okay, this should be quite an interesting game because, to be fair, their front three is actually looking pretty decent. They've got Visca, they've got Harry Kane, who we all know is world class. Then you've got Bergwijn. Then to be fair, that midfield trio is actually pretty decent. They're rocking the same formation as us, the 4-3-3 holding. They've got Brozovic and Dembele and Højbjerg. But the back four lets them down massively. They got Lenglet, our old boy. They got Emerson, they got Zubeldia, and they got Rahulian, they got Lloris and got... Right, honestly speaking right now, we should batter Spurs. We should absolutely annihilate them. We're going to quick sim this game. Hopefully we can. Wait. How do we lose 4-3 to Tottenham Hotspur? How does that happen? So Kane gets the first goal, then Hernandez equalises, then Edin Visca gets a brace, and then Haaland scores, and then Visca got a hat-trick against us. Visca got a hat-trick against us. Let's get that straight. Visca got a hat-trick against our defence. Our defence that is actually world-class at the minute. To say I'm disappointed in Barcelona right now is an understatement. We should be beating Spurs quite comfortably, man. Oh, come on, man. The only good thing from this is we got 3 away goals, which could play a massive part in the second leg. It isn't looking good, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not looking good. We're 4-3 down to freaking Tottenham Hotspur somehow. We need to shut Visca down. He scored a hat-trick against us in the last game, so we need to shut him down. How aren't we outscoring Tottenham Hotspur with the front three that we've got? It's just absolutely beyond me. We've got a better team than them, for God's sake. How aren't we beating them? hopefully with the home advantage, we can do bits against them. We're going to quick sim this game. Hopefully. Oh, thank you. Thank the Lord. We literally had the perfect score to go through. Jesus Christ, we beat them 6-5 in aggregate overall. Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele and Haaland, the front three of dreams, bagging the goals that make all the difference, that put us through and knock Spurs out in the process. If we've only just beaten Tottenham Hotspur, man, I'm not looking forward to this one. We're up against the German giants themselves, the team that quite comfortably battered us both times in our meetings in Season 1. Bayern Munich, man. Look at their team. Their team is something to behold, isn't it? Let's be honest. Their team, Lewandowski up top, Sabitzer, Coman, Kimmich, Goretzka, Alphonso Davies, one of the best left-backs in the world without question. Schürrle, Neuer. How is Neuer not retired yet, man? But that team is something to behold, isn't it? Let's be honest. We're away from home in this game, and in the previous away game, we did bag 3 goals, which is quite impressive. Hopefully, we can replicate that in this game. We're going to quick sim it, and hopefully, we can... Oh my days. Okay, so we bagged 4 goals this time. Kessie in the 33rd, Rafinha equalising in the 41st. How can Chalo, just on the stroke of half-time, getting the 2-1. Haaland then in the 68th, and Ousmane Dembele finishing it off in the 77th minute. It is literally ours to lose going into the second leg. Can I smell a second season Champions League final? Guys, we can actually coast this. I'm so confident going into this game, man. We've done the dirty work in the first leg. We got the 4-1 win with 4 away goals as well. So you got to take that into account. So a draw would do, to be honest. A draw would do. I mean, as long as they don't score too many, a draw would do. So what we're going to do now, we're going to quick sim it, and hopefully we don't blow it. Hopefully, yes, we don't blow it. We're in the Champions League final in Season 2. Come on! We have brought Barcelona almost back to the glory days of what they once were. When Messi was in his prime, when Xavi, Iniesta, all those guys were at the club. Hopefully, we can do them justice and bring home the Champions League trophy. But we need to find out who we're playing first. We're up against PSG, and if Messi is still in this team, if he hasn't been sold on or he hasn't retired yet, that does mean he will be coming up against his childhood club, Barcelona, in the Champions League final. Oh man, this is a love story gone wrong, isn't it? But before we get into the final, let's see how we've done elsewhere this season. Once again, guys, we finished second in the league. Atletico Madrid just ran away with it in the end. We couldn't keep up with them. Fair play to them. Atletico did absolutely run away with it this season. But we're in the Champions League final, so that's what we got on them. Real Sociedad won the Supercopa, beating Real Madrid 3-1 in the final. We won the Copa de España, beating Real Madrid 2-1 in the final as well. Liverpool won the Europa League. What the hell are Dortmund and Liverpool doing in the Europa League, man? They beat them 2-1 in the end, but what the hell are teams that good doing in the Europa League? It's the moment of truth, guys. I said I wanted Haaland on like 30 or 40 goals. Let's see if 200 odd million can buy you that. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're on the goals, and he isn't even the top goal scorer. Sound. That's 200 odd million well spent, isn't it? Let's be honest. So Ansu Fati is the top goal scorer with 29 goals. He's gone up to 86 rated as well. He got to the overall that I wanted him to get to. What a boy. Ousmane Dembele got himself 28 goals and he went up to 91. Erling Haaland, he got 25 goals. Fair play, but that overall and that much money spent on him, you want a lot more from the guy. Frankie de Jong went up to 92, bagging himself 11 goals. Pedri went up to 89 rated, scoring 10 as well. Guys, let's be honest, this season has been incredible, to say the least, to be honest. It's been absolutely incredible. But there's one thing we haven't quite done yet, and that's win the Champions League. So let's go see if we can do it. Messi is still at PSG, so Messi will be playing against his former club of so many years, man. He's been at Barca for so many years, and we are playing against them in the final. That has got to be quite heartbreaking for Messi. Imagine if that happened in real life. That would be so heartbreaking for Messi. Do you reckon he'd even want to play? I mean, obviously he would play, but he wouldn't really want to play against Barcelona, would he? PSG's team is pretty stacked. I mean, it's got one of the best young keepers in the world in net is Donnarumma. They got Hakimi, Marquinhos, Ginter, Guerrero. That midfield three is nowhere near as good as our midfield three, but that front three is pretty special. Neymar, Mbappe and Messi. Yeah, that's going to take some defending against. But we're at the San Siro. We're playing on Ultimate. As always, it's 4-minute halves. Let's see what we can do. This really is a battle of the Titans, isn't it? But the question is, who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be PSG or Barcelona? We've got Haaland on the ball. We've got Ansu Fati. Can Haaland make that darting run that he's known for? No, he can't. Of course, Neymar would come back from injury just in time for the Champions League final, just to make it a little bit harder for me. We've got Ansu Fati on the left-hand side of the pitch. Right, okay. We've got no central attacking midfielders because we're rocking with the 4-3-3 holding. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. But we can rock with it. We can work with it because we got Haaland. Oh my God, that footwork. Footwork. Oh, come on. That was so... For a 6'4" lad, he is absolutely... He is so good on the ball. We've got it with Pedri. Pedri, can we find... How Cancelo? Yes, we can. What a ball that is. What can we do? Right, there's no one making any... And there's no runs. Why is nobody making any runs? Right, Frankie de Jong, that's beautiful. Can we see? Haaland, Haaland, that's a beautiful ball. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's a nice save from Donnarumma. I don't think we're going to beat Donnarumma on crosses. He's too goddamn big. I have to say, guys, now that I'm a little bit more accustomed to the gameplay, Jesus Christ, I actually really... It's the best gameplay I've had in quite some time when it comes to FIFA 22. And we've almost just conceded because I'm waffling. I really need to shut up and concentrate. Ansu Fati with the bridge. Ansu Fati with the... Oh, God, he's up against Hakimi. He's never going to do Hakimi. But he can find... Oh, my God, what a ball. Pedri! Pedri with that right-footed shot. Oh, God, that was to the wrong person. That's to the wrong person. You did not want Pedri there. You'd never want Pedri there, man. Cassie, can we find Ousmane Dembele? Yes, we can. We're going to do the step over. We have just completely torn Guerrero new arsehole. We see that Haaland run. Can he get there? Oh, no, that's exactly... Oh, my God. I didn't even realise it was still in play. Can we get there? No, we can't. Did you see how fast Haaland was then running into the box? Theo Hernandez. Can we get this to Ansu Fati? Yes, we can. Haaland, can we get into the box just in time? Yes, we can. Oh my God, Haaland with the header! He beats Donnarumma into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. He smacks that header into the goal, and we get our first goal in the Champions League final. Haaland with his traditional celebration after scoring. What a goal this is. It's been coming. Ansu Fati patiently waits for Haaland. Haaland smacks his head straight into that bloody ball, and it goes bottom left-hand corner of that net. We make it 1-1 against PSG. He's repaid all his money there. £200 million man, and he gets his goal in the Champions League final. And that is half-time, guys. We lead going into the half-time break 1-0, courtesy of a Erling Haaland header that beat Donnarumma. Ah, there he is. Ah, sucker. You couldn't get that bloody header, could you? To be honest, guys, as it stands, it looks like we deserve to be in the league. We've got more possession, more shots. To be honest, it's been a dead game. There's only been 3 shots in the entire game, but our expected goals is 1.1 and PSG's has been 0.2, and that speaks volumes to how well we played. Honestly, all we have to do is keep going how we are, and this game is literally ours to lose. Ansu Fati on the left. Can he find that inside ball? Oh my God, if we can get this in. Oh, Hakimi, man. Hakimi's so quick. Hakimi is so quick. Honestly, I can see him being such a nightmare on Ultimate Team this year to play against, especially with PSG. Mbappe's doing all of his tricks in the box. To be fair, that really did work for a second there as well. But we have got the counter-attack on the go. Can Ousmane Dembele make a run? We're waiting for that run, and we find him. We found him. Ousmane Dembele, ball roll inside. Oh my God, that's actually worked. That's actually worked. Haaland! Oh, Marquinhos with the block, that all-important block to save it from going 2-0. Oh dear. Neymar. No! Oh, you've got to be joking. Tell me that isn't who I think it is. Tell me that isn't Messi. If that's Messi, no, please tell me it isn't. He says, to Stegen, man, he's so unlucky there. To Stegen, he says as well, it's Messi. To Stegen, look how far across the goal he came to that. Oh, he just didn't get his hand on it enough. Messi makes it 1-1 against his former club. It's game on again. We've got Pedri on the ball on the left-hand side of the pitch. He fancies a bit of a run himself. He fancies a bit of a run. He's up against Hakimi, so he's never going to outpace him. But we get to Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, he fancies a go. He fancies a go. Oh, right, what? What kind of shot was that? Jesus. Oh, we get the ball back with Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong, can we find Haaland? Please, get that. Oh, come on. Messi's on the wing. He passes it to Hakimi. Hakimi to Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum. No. Oh, my God. That is the best piece of defending I have done in quite some time in this game. Ousmane Dembele's on the run, though. Ousmane Dembele. Haaland. Haaland, make that run. Can we whip this ball in? Please let that go for a corner. Right, that just doesn't happen in real life, though, does it? Let's be honest. Frankie de Jong. What can you do? Can you get it? He still got it. Oh my God, Ousmane Dembele! Is that offside? Oh, no, it's extra time again. Not this crap again, man, for goodness sake. So after 90 odd minutes of play, it looks like PSG have really got back into this game. Their expected goals is 0.1 better than ours. We've had more passes, more shots, though. Hopefully, guys, in extra time, we can pull it out of the bag and make Barcelona European champions once more. How can Charles in chase of Neymar? Oh, he's done him for a kipper there. He's done him for an absolute kipper. I don't like this. Rudiger, up in McCartney, sorry. Yes, we get the foot in. Ousmane Dembele's away now. Ousmane Dembele is up against Aguero, but Ousmane Dembele is surely quicker than Aguero. Haaland, can we get him on the ball? Can we get the... Oh my God, that's an amazing ball. Oh yes, what a goal! Oh no, it's offside. It's offside. Oh, that was such a goddamn good counter-attack as well. You can't write that. You can't write... How far offside was he? How far offside? Oh, yeah, he's miles off. Oh, that's so goddamn unlucky, man. Ansu Fati's picked the ball up. It's the dying minutes of extra time in the first half. Can we... Oh, my God! We've got a bloody goal! Oh, my God! We've got a goal just shy of half time in the extra time. We make it 2-1. Who's that? Who's that? I can't even see who it is. Is that Hernandez? I think that's Hernandez with the header. 2 headers in the Champions League final. You think Barcelona... 2 Champions League headers in the... Two goals by headers in the Champions League final. You think they would have learned by now, but they have conceded yet another header, and it is potentially the goal-winning header in this final that could see us being European champions once more. And that was the last kick of that first half in extra time, guys, and we are leading going into the second half of extra time. 2 goals to 1. One by Erling Haaland, the equaliser coming from Messi himself, and the second one coming from Theo Hernandez in literally the last kick or header of extra time in the first half. To be honest, guys, it's nothing short of what we deserve. We dominated all of the stats, and hopefully we can bring it home and just hold on for another 15 minutes. Oh my God, we see, oh my God, Pedri, it's 1-on-1, it's 1-on-1. Oh, we are going to sweat it. We are just going to sweat it. Well, please tell me that's onside. Oh, thank you, it's onside. I don't care about the sweat. That would happen in real life, let's be honest. Ansu Fati, he makes it 3-1 in the Champions League final. And I think it's official. I think it's safe to say we are European champions once more. Pedri is in acres of room. The defence got completely torn apart by that pass by Frankie de Jong. Pedri, unselfish as he is, whatever, picks out Ansu Fati, and Ansu Fati just places the ball straight into the centre of an empty goal. Ansu Fati is on again. Oh God, honestly, the defence is being completely torn apart now. Oh, can he get there? No, Donnarumma just manages to get there, but that is the last kick of the game. Ansu Fati's kick was the last kick of the game, and we are European champions once more. Barcelona have reached the height of their power once again. We have made them back to where they belong, back into the top flight of European football. I think this was an extremely enjoyable rebuild, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's funny how Barcelona are in debt, but they've had so much money to give us. But we move. We can only use what we're given. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, smash that subscribe button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Let's try and hit 50 likes on this video. And if you want to suggest a team to rebuild, leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to get to it at some point in this FIFA 22. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.